Hey everyone, Mark and Joey here from the ultimatesportschannel.com. Want to tell you about the website. You can go there and get a news feed every day. News, sports news, not news. And you also can see our sponsors there, which we really appreciate if you can visit there and support them. You can also see all the channels that the podcast goes out on now. I think it's 12 channels. Lots of opportunity to either watch or listen to the show. Check that all out on our website, ultimatesportschannel.com. Joey, first of all, we're going to go to a commercial for one of our great sponsors. Hey everyone, Mark and Joey here from Ultimate Sports Channel, and today, Joey, we're talking about a product that fits right into our life, and that's sports, whether we're watching it or whether we're playing it. And really key for you, because you're a professional golfer, you use these every day, and they're really important to your life.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Sunglasses, you got to protect those eyes. Go to cooleycover.com and get to find out our premium selection on those sunglasses. When you're playing or watching sports or hanging at the beach, whatever it is, you need to protect those eyes. Go get a great selection of sunglasses at cooleycover.com. Protect those eyes.
Let's play it safe, Joe. We want to be able to watch as much sports as we can. All right, we're back, Joey, with our sports wagering show. That's what we're doing on Fridays now, because we're getting people that just weren't getting to it quick enough to make the bets wherever you happen to be making your wager. So we're doing it Fridays, and ultimately you need to know that if something's changed between Friday and Sunday, you're going to have to adjust your wager accordingly and decide whether you want to make it or not make it based on what we might be hearing over the weekend, injuries or guys come back, whatever it may be. But anyway, we're getting it out there Friday. These are the difference between this and our fantasy pool pick is this is what we're actually wagering on this weekend. These will be our wagers. We're even over the plus or minus a little bit of money, basically even over the first 2 weeks. We are the parlay experts. We play for the big week. That's our goal. If we don't win the big week, if we can break even, we're also happy with that because that gets us going into next week. And eventually we hit our big week. So we're going to look for this week. We've got a lot of confidence in what's happening. Joey, give us, first of all, our parlay for our three favorite teams.
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to say, a key to this strategy, too, is one, obviously we talk about betting the twos all the time. If you're on a site like Bet365, you can cash out, guys. And I've hit, actually, the first two a lot, and we've been able to kind of cash out and rebet it. So a couple of strategies here to keep yourself in the game waiting for this big week. So let's get into it.
Let's just spend 2 seconds on that. This cash out is very important to these plays we have last week. A couple teams lost in the second half. We took money in the first half that was offered. So if you can get the Bet365, also Bodog is offering cash out starting this week, I believe.
Yeah. So
two more of the betting sites are offering. These are critical to you. It's worth taking safe money when you get to the third team of a three-way parlay, especially if they're in the lead in their game. You're getting great cash out value. Might as well take the money when you can. And that saved us last week in a couple of situations where the teams lost the second half. So that's what that is. You can read more about it on your betting site, whichever one you happen to be using.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. So I totally agree. So that's awesome, guys, there. Try to get on one of those sites if you can. Let's get into the picks here. We are the parlay experts, so we got three teams in each parlay here. We're going to start off with our what we call favorites bets because there are favorites in the games. We're taking them with the points. Obviously, as you know, you get just under even money. Put three together. Get some fantastic odds here. And we're going with my three. Obviously my best picks of the week. And I love these. I love week 3 kind of showing us their stuff a little bit in the first couple weeks.
Yeah, first couple weeks have really been rough with some things.
Yeah, not a ton of changes right now in week 3, and then we're only going to get better as the year goes on, knowing what teams are capable of, and hopefully this week gives us a little taste. We're going to go with the Green Bay Packers. They've shown us that their defense is phenomenal. That at Lambeau Field against a team like they're playing this week, they may not give up any points. So I'm really looking forward with Green Bay. -7. We're taking them all the way -7. We love that spread. They are playing Denver. Joe Flacco, that Denver offense haven't been able to do anything. And the defense of Denver is not bad, but we're honestly looking at something like 21-7.
Yeah.
Maybe even 0 on the Denver side there. I don't think they're going to score many points at all. So Green Bay showing us the defense is good. Offense can only get better. We're taking them -7. Green Bay in Green Bay. All the way for us. That's stage 1 of our parlay here. Then we're going to go into Seattle Seahawks. -4.5 at home against the Saints without Drew Brees. Honestly, I would like the Seahawks even with Drew Brees because Seahawks are in Seattle. So now they don't have Drew Brees, I actually think -4.5 is very, very generous.
And I will tell you one other thing that we do personally, just so you guys know, we'll throw it all out there, the things we do to make money. One of those is bumping up points on teams we truly believe in. Green Bay and Seattle this week. We'll be betting those games. We'll be betting those individually, and we will be bumping up the points. We think both those teams are going to win big.
Yeah, absolutely. So, maybe Green Bay to like 9.5. That way you get the 10 win. Seattle, I just think Seattle's going to win big against Saints, man. They're feeling good about themselves. They're playing good football. They're at home. I don't understand why they're not bigger. But obviously, there's a lot of love there for Sean Payton and the Saints. But we'll see. I mean, you just saw what the Rams were able to do with them. A little bit extra practice for Teddy Bridgewater or Taysom Hill. I still think Seattle is even better than the Rams.
My prediction is that Bridgewater will be horrible in the first half. You're going to see Hill by the second half, but the game will be out of reach by then.
So I'd bump that up to, again, 9.5, get you the 10-point win. So our third team of this favorites parlay is going to be the Buffalo Bills. And the Bills have shown us one thing. They're not bad. So they're beating up on the bad teams. Well, they get another bad team to come to Buffalo, which is Cincinnati Bengals. They should win this game handily again. 6.5 points, guys. I'd bump that up, maybe 9.5 too. But it is the Bills. I'm going to keep it safe for now. I'm going to actually put that down to 6 just to be safe. Just to be safe. I want a little bit more flavor from the Bills. I think they're going to win this game easily. I think Cincinnati will have trouble scoring more than 10 points. But I just want to be safe with the Bills here. But I think the Bills have proven they're going to be a wild card team. They beat up on all the bad teams, lose to the top teams. Maybe when in these middle games here, come in with 9-7, 10-6. I think they're going to start 3-0. So I'm going to take the Bills -6. You bump 2 up, take a half point off the Bills. Very comfortable there with great odds. What are we getting here?
We're gonna do in our parlay. We'll take the points as they stand. Only buy the Bills down to 6. The others will stay as they are, 7 and 4. We're getting 6.5 to 1 on that. We do 3 units. So again, if you're new, we're saying it in units. Your unit can be anything. It can be $10, it can be $100, which is what we do, or it can be $1,000. It's totally up to you. So this is going to be 3-unit bet at 6.5 to 1. If this pulls off, it's $1,950 on our $100 per unit bet. But you can also be in a position, which we do every week, is we also take the twosomes out of this. And this is the way we've saved this bet every week, is 2 out of 3. We've been 2 out of 3 each week so far. And by getting the twosomes, we've got our money back. So again, it's 3 units on each one of the twosomes. So you take the 3 teams, bet them all as 2s each. It's going to be 3 bets for you, and it is a great money saver, and we've been good with that. So there you go, 6.5 to 1 on those 3 favorite bets.
So Seattle, Green Bay, and Buffalo, guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our over/under one, and I'm gonna have to go to my notes here. Do you have the unders for me? Here we go. So I had 3 unders this week, and the unders have been quite popular in the NFL lately. 1, starting quarterbacks going down. 2, defenses being very, very popular, and potential some weather too that might help us out here. I hit the under Thursday night. I said under. The rain really helped me there. It was a pathetic game, but we'll take the under. We'll take the win. So we're going to go with more unders here. First of all, we got under 43 in the Green Bay-Denver game. And really all you got to look at is what Green Bay has been able to do to offenses of the other team, which would make it seem like, Green Bay would have to score almost 30 points themselves to really beat this over, which I don't see happening against Denver's
not going to score.
So Denver's not going to score. Denver doesn't give up much. I don't see how this game ever touches 43 points. I'm shocked that it's this high, truthfully. Minnesota and Green Bay couldn't even reach 43 points. So I'm taking this all the way, guys. This actually might be, honestly, my favorite play of the week, truthfully. Seattle under 45 points. Again, no Drew Brees. You got Teddy Bridgewater or Taysom Hill in Seattle. I don't see them scoring that many points. Seahawks, not a team to notoriously rack up a ton of points, especially in a blowout. They always take
their foot off the pedal.
Last
week, they almost blew it.
Yeah, they always take if they get up by 2 scores, they almost always then just run the ball and waste clock. Yeah. So, guys, they're not a team that's going to put up 40 on their own. If they hold the other team to 10, they'll still only try to score like 21. So, they're just not a team to really blow them out. They might score 27, might be 27-10, but nothing more than that, guys. So they're not touching this over-under. This is a guaranteed under 45 points. I don't think they're getting close to it. So under 45 in Seattle, absolutely, for sure. Carolina and Arizona, we're going under 45 there. I have a great feeling. Actually, they said he's likely not to play. I think he's not going to play.
Yeah, Cam Newton's done.
He's done. So Cam Newton out against Arizona. Arizona's defense actually been pretty solid. They held Baltimore to only 23 points. Detroit scored quite a few on them, but, I think this game's going to be very low scoring with Carolina not being able to put up a lot of points. That means they're going to be under 2 touchdowns, in my opinion. That means you're going to have to get Arizona to put up a lot. That's not going to happen.
They've only done their scoring in the second half when they've already been behind. They've come back both games, so they're not going to score that many here.
Exactly, and Carolina has a good defense as well. So I see this game very, very low scoring. I say both teams probably under 20 points, truthfully. I don't see one team getting 21.
So guys, here's we're getting 7 to 1 on this one. If you do win it, 3 units on this one as well. We're very confident in this under $2,100 if you're betting at the $100 level. Your own math when you're betting less.
7 to 1, 7 units, guys. This is going to hit the under in Denver, Green Bay, the under in Seattle, New Orleans, the under in Carolina, Arizona, guys. So hit on that one for sure. Now, my favorite bet of the week is always the long shots because the odds are so fantastic. I just need one hit, and we are solid for a couple weeks. And this one is going to be great, guys. I think there's a lot of potential here. We finally get some really good matchups, and, really these spreads are based on whoever's home. But these are good teams as underdog. Now, I've been 1-2 in these underdog picks, so I hope I can get a 2 for 2. I actually got 3 this week, so I'm really going for
You only got to hit 1 out of every 6 or 7 weeks and you're still making money.
Man, I'm telling you, I hit Seattle last week, didn't get New Orleans, obviously, because of the injury, and then the week before I hit Tennessee, didn't get Atlanta. So, guys, I've been close, and we just need one of these bad boys to hit, and we are set. So this is, by the way, I'm going to start with the odds because it's so amazing. 18.5 to 1 for these 3 teams, okay? These 3 playoff teams to win a game. We just need to do it all in the same week. We got Baltimore at Kansas City. Baltimore all the way for me. I think Baltimore's defense is going to win this game. They're equal on offense. Baltimore. I don't care if it's in Kansas City. No Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. No running back for the Chiefs.
And not a great defense.
This is Baltimore all the way. Baltimore underdogs here. They're going to win this game, guys. So they're my first pick in this long shot bet. Houston against the Chargers. Chargers have been crap. They tied Indianapolis. They lost to Detroit. They don't have a kicker. They look a little lost on offense. Phillip Rivers not getting the ball in the end zone, despite all the trips to the end zone for them last week against Detroit. Defense has been able to shut them down. And if a defense is going to shut them down, it can easily be Houston. Houston almost beat the Saints. I think they beat the Chargers. Saints are much more difficult at home than the Chargers are. So Houston goes into L.A. They beat the Chargers. So we got Baltimore, Houston to win their games. They're long shots right now. Cleveland, my other long shot. No, guys, this is the biggest question mark. And let me tell you straight up, if you hit Houston, you hit Baltimore, cash out if you can. Because Cleveland is kind of my last one that I'm putting in here. I think has great potential to win, but they're also Cleveland. So if you get the first 2, cash out, guys, if you can. If not, let's go for it. Cleveland Browns, they are going to beat the LA Rams. They are at home. I think the LA Rams have looked good but not great, and I think they're due for a bit of a stinker here in Cleveland. Cleveland's defense really showed up. I know it was the Jets, guys, but this defense finally found some confidence. They got Odell and the Baker Mayfield connection flowing a little bit. Yeah. They need that to flow with Landry as well. Guys, they can easily win this game against the Rams. Browns defense, very good. The offense is clicking a little bit. I think they're going to keep it going. And more importantly, you never know. Monday weather at night in Cleveland can be very, very nasty. That, in my mind, plays into a team that's from Cleveland, not the team that's from beautiful California, Los Angeles.
No doubt about that, and I think you're right there, Joe. 18.5 to 1. We play 1 unit on this, so for us it would be over $1,800 one if we could hit this one. So anyway, guys, this week, good luck with the parlays. Like I say, we play for these big weeks. We feel really confident going into this one. Play what you can play. We think we're going to have a huge week. And we'll be back next Friday. Remember, Fridays from now on, so everybody gets a chance to see the show before they need to make their wagers on Sunday morning or whenever they're doing that. So next Friday, we'll be back again with our Parlay expert picks.